Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another State of Decay 2 video. Today I wanted to share with you guys how to boost your morale within your community in the game. Morale is actually something that's extremely important. You want to keep your people happy. You don't want your community members picking up and leaving on you. That can get really aggravating. So I wanted to make a video and share with you guys a couple different ways you can boost your morale and keep your morale from dropping too low. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have enough beds for all of your community members. This is really the easiest thing to do, is to make sure that everyone that's in your community has somewhere to sleep. If you have 9 community members and 4 beds, people are going to get really aggravated. People aren't going to be able to sleep, and it's going to lower your morale a lot. So make sure that you have enough beds for all your community members to go to sleep. The second tip is to keep your supplies maintained. Don't run low on supplies. This is something that I kind of ruined when I first started playing the game. I was like, we can survive off 1 or 2 food and 1 or 2 fuel for a couple days here. And obviously that is not the case. Your guys will get mad. They will leave and put you in a crappy situation. So make sure that you're keeping up with your supplies. Have plenty of food, have plenty of fuel, and you'll be able to keep your morale up. You'll actually be able to see on the side what you're low on. It'll constantly remind you like, hey, we're low on food or we're low on fuel. So make sure that you keep up with that. Keep your resources high, and you should be good to go. The third tip is to destroy infestations. One of the biggest morale boosters is destroying infestations around town, and all the characters in your community will have the same goal towards that. You'll see on your screen where it says, destroy infestations. Everyone in your community wants them destroyed, and that will help boost your morale as well. If you don't and you continue to let infestations take over your map, even if they're not even near you, even if they're across the map, your community members will get mad, and it'll hurt your morale. The next tip is to acquire running water and power for your base. This is another one that's extremely important. I highly recommend the solar array so you don't have to worry about constantly getting fuel or constantly having to figure out what you're going to do. Having that solar array, having nonstop power, and not having to worry about anything after you build it is something that's really useful. And trying to get running water is another thing that's going to keep your community members happy. Again, you can check that issues affecting morale list that's on the left side of your screen, and you'll be able to see people complaining about not having water or not having power. So if you're near a power plant, use that as an outpost. Build a generator. Do whatever you have to do to keep the people happy. A water still, whatever you got to do. The next tip is to fill your open slots at your base. This is something that's not necessarily going to hurt your morale, but if you have those open slots, build something that's going to boost your morale to keep your people happy. If you have an open, there's really no reason for you to have an open space. Build an infirmary, build a still, build something that's going to make a generator, something that's going to make your people happy, something that's going to help you out. And it'll make a huge difference. It's crazy how building something that seems completely useless will make your people happy and make them, not want to leave and in a better mood and be more productive. So don't just leave empty slots. Always build something so that you have something there. The next tip is to use mods, indoor and outdoor facilities such as a heater, gym, gaming consoles, art galleries, etc. This is kind of going back to what I just said about filling your open slots. Use these facilities, building something as simple as a gym. Like I was saying a second ago, it sounds so stupid. It's like, what? I'm here to survive. I'm not here to get jacked. But your people will be happy, and you'll see a huge morale boost when you build something like that. Some of the bases have art galleries, some of them have gyms, and you'll see that when you buy that base, it says that it is a morale booster. It makes your people grateful and more productive. The final thing I want to point out is that you can check your issues affecting morale list that I was talking about a second ago under the base menu. And what's nice about that is you can actually see exactly what needs to be done and exactly who wants what to be done. It's not something as simple as, you need to build something else. Like it tells you in extreme detail what members of your community want exactly what done. So you'll see like when it says like clear infestations, it'll have pretty much every name of every person in your community under it. And then it'll have something like, wants a still, and there'll be like one name under it, or wants a gym and 1 or 2 names under it, or needs an infirmary and there's 3 people. So you'll see like what's kind of important. Let's say, for example, there's 4 people in your 5-person community that want an infirmary built, and then there's 1 guy that wants a gym. Obviously, the best decision is going to be to build the infirmary. So pay attention to that list. It's really cool that it shows you in extreme detail what exactly everyone wants to help boost that morale and keep your people happy, because the last thing we all want is chance for our whole community to disband and get stuck playing solo. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. There's a million different ways to boost morale. If you guys have any other ways that are fairly easy, make sure to leave it down in the comments below to help other people and myself out. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.